Rex Heuermann, the accused Long Island serial killer, also known as the Gilgo Beach Killer, was back in court today for a Fry hearing to determine the admissibility of nuclear DNA testing that was used in the case against him. His wife Asa had previously filed for divorce, and it appears paperwork is in order and is awaiting the judge's signature. We had an update on Twitter this morning and this afternoon.
Rex Heuermann back in court again today on Long Island. So today's hearing set to determine if some scientific evidence could be used at trial, but that is not all we're finding out today. Fox 5's Jody Goldberg is live in Riverhead now with more on this. Jody.
Bianca, things got underway just after 10 o'clock this morning. The Fry hearing, which I'll explain to you in a little bit, it's the first day of that hearing. It's also the first time that Heuermann was sitting down, and it's the first time he was without handcuffs. He was also closer to me than he's ever been before. Take a look at these pictures. This is Heuermann inside the courtroom. He appears to be wearing a new shirt. The prosecution brought in their first witness, Dr. Kelly Harris. She's an associate professor who studies and teaches about genome sequencing, which is basically the instruction manual for building the human. Now, she said inside the courtroom, the evidence used to tie Heuermann to the killings is generally accepted by the scientific community. The multi-day Fry hearing is where the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office will try to prove that DNA should be admissible or allowed in the trial. The prosecution argues the technique, while it hasn't been used in the state of New York before, it has been used in the medical community, and it is consistent with what the court has allowed. Heuermann's attorneys are trying to cast doubt on the evidence, saying the new DNA methodology has never been used in the New York courts. Asa Ellerup, who filed for divorce shortly after Heuermann's arrest, was sitting right behind me in court, along with her daughter and their attorney. Prosecution has said she and the couple's children were out of town every time the victims were killed. We spoke with her attorney this morning, who says that divorce was finalized yesterday.
About the DNA process, obviously one of her hairs and one of her daughter Victoria's hairs were some of the evidence that were found on some of the victims. So she's interested to learn that process, how they got to determine it was her or Victoria's hair that were on some of these victims' bodies.
Now, the hearing will continue later on today, and hopefully we'll also learn who the next witness will be and when that will take place. No trial date has been set yet.